you all so much for tuning in. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, and all that groovy stuff. It's going to allow us to reach our milestone of 500 subscribers and beyond. Here, you might as well do it now. But anyway, let's get right into it. This particular tip here will help you in single pole action to be able to drop down on that single fish out in open water. If you want to be more proficient in your Livescope and catching more fish, bigger fish, you're going to have to learn how to use this technique. Now, many people probably do it different ways, but I'm about to show you the way I set mine up to drop down on these fish quick, proficient like, and wins. It doesn't matter. We get down there and we get them out. Let's get into it. So I'm about to show you one technique that is often used, that I was using, but this goes to the rod. This part here goes into the reel, just for purposes of display. Now here is the bullet weight. I use a 1/4 ounce. Now some people may use smaller, some might use heavier. It just depends on the water conditions, the wind, how deep. But 1/4 is plenty of deep for like 20-something foot of water. Get down there quick. A swivel of any size. I think this is a smaller set of swivels, but just any size would suffice. This is a little big, but could have used a smaller one for that one. But anyway, so and the lead, you have a lead line. You could tie it however far that you think you should be. Now, like I said, the advantages of this is the fact that you can have like thicker line here, smaller diameter line, fluorocarbon line. Just depends on whatever you see fit. You can kind of play with the different line sizes with this particular technique here. But still an awesome way to get down on those fish quick. This is one technique. Now I'm about to show you another one. All right, so for this particular technique, you'll need these. Now these are little stoppers that go for like for the stoppers. This is what it's called, sinker stops. But the little line that you normally tie, the little thread with the bead, this is what these does. Some people are not very familiar with these, and yeah, they actually are pretty handy, minus the thread and beads. Now, this is how I set this up. Of course, I'm running 4-pound test line. This is the technique I currently use, so this is already hooked up to a rod. But here, I put one on one end, I put my 1/4, then I put another one on another end. It keeps it together. Now, with this particular technique, what it allows you to do, make minor adjustments according to your, how spooky the fish are. Sometimes this lead dropping down too fast may scare them off a little bit. So it allows you to bag that lead all the way up a little higher, so you can, kind of ease down there a little bit more stealthier. But also you can make it, if you want to make it a little bit, like this. But this particular technique, when you use a 4-pound test line, it will slip a little bit. These wheels kind of slip up and down a little bit, so sometimes you got to keep an eye on that. Also, is you don't have the advantage of having a different diameter line, so a 4-pound test all the way through, which is okay. But I do like the fact that I think the sensitivity is a little bit better, just because it's one piece line. It's not going into a swivel. And I think you can feel the bite a little bit better with this technique, but to each his own. Either way, when you drop down, sometimes you will get some entangled mess like this as you go down on either one of them, I found out. So it just, have to drop down kind of separate and let that jig, you see it on the Livescope, this will go down first, then you'll pull it up and you'll see it go down. When you see it go down straight like that, you're in action. When you see two things floating in the water, only when you see one cluster mess like this would you know that this has happened, and you need to kind of either shake it or go ahead and bring it in and try to untangle it. But anyway, these are the two techniques that I use to drop down on those single fish, to get down there fast. Hey, you learn this technique, you'll catch more fish. It may be other techniques, but this is what I use. But anyway, so hope this helped. Have any questions, please leave it down in the comment section below. Share your own technique. You may have a technique that's better. Hey, let us know. I want to grow too. But anyway, till next time, family, live, love, be happy. Peace.